We'll also take you to the University of Ghana campus, where Manuel is standing by to give us the update. Hello, Manuel. Manuel, what can you report from the University of Ghana campus in terms of preparation for Monday?
Of protocols, key amongst which would be the fact that it has in the past couple of days been disinfecting the campus. So we've seen all the academic facilities and even the residential facilities also undergo some considerable level of disinfection. We've seen also the implementation, so like the institution of the no face mask, no entry policy. So all students, or if you like, people who are coming to campus will not be given access into any university facility without their face masks on. I also take that before any of the students is given access into the halls, there's going to be, they're going to use the thermometer guns to check their temperature and make sure that they are not between the range that is suspected to be for the COVID-19 cases. So generally, in fact, many of these ones are the things that we've seen being put in place on University of Ghana's campus.
I believe that there was disinfection there as well. Can you give us an update on that disinfection process?
If you could just repeat that again, because I'm not getting clearly.
Okay, I'm talking about the disinfection. Disinfections going on around the campuses.
Yes, it's in fact the disinfected all the residential facilities. We've seen the edifice of the BAM library also being disinfected, and all the rooms on campus essentially have been disinfected. What I think is that beyond the disinfection, beyond the disinfection exercise, all the residents, the final year students who are coming to campus will be limited to 2 in a room. And so typically, University of Ghana has about 4 students residing in every room, but they're reducing that number to at most 2 in the rooms where you have more than 1 final year student. And so it's quite progressive. In fact, we've seen some collaboration with the SRC, which is also speaking to a number of the continuing students who might have left their belongings in the rooms now to be inhabited by the final year students.
But no, just a very quick one. What do the students themselves say about this? Are they happy with it? Are they happy to come back to school on Monday?
The lines really are bad.
Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. See if you can hear me properly now. What are the students themselves saying about how safe they feel coming back to school on Monday?
Well, generally, if you're asking about safety, all the safety protocols are in place. For them, the use of the hand sanitizers, the social distancing protocols, the hand washing regime, and so on and so forth, all of them are in place. But they tell us that it may be inconveniencing, and this is why, because for a lot of the final year students who are coming back to campus, we are told that they will not be given access to receive any visitors in the halls. So this means that all their visitors will be received outside the halls. That means that there's not going to be any group studies whatsoever, because they're coming back to campus to write the exams. And if they're not going to have access to be doing group studies and congregating, they feel that is a bit inconveniencing. But generally on the safety protocol, it's one that we're seeing that everybody is quite satisfied about.
So Manuel spoke to some of the students. We've taken you to Cape Coast, the central region. We've taken you to the University of Ghana campus. Let's hear from some of the students. We'll go to Kumasi as well, find out what is happening, and then we'll have that big conversation with the NDC. Listen to some of the students.
I'm ready to come to school on the 15th. I expect that Ghana Legon would have put in all the necessary measures to be able to observe all the safety protocols, because there might be contact in one way or the other. And would write our exams in peace.
I'm quite enthusiastic about returning to campus. As regards safety, I think from what it looks like, it's like the onus lies more on the students to just play safely. Play by the rules and maintain social distancing. I don't see much being done by the school, but I think...
For me, I'm not coming to school because I don't see the reason why I should come.
I don't think I'll come to school. The kind of rules they're putting in place, I think they're a bit too strict. The no visitors allowed, they're locking the doors at 10 p.m. and stuff. Okay, so some of us would like to study in groups. And I think it's unfair that if I want to study with someone who is also in diaspora but is not in my home, we would have to go to main campus. After seeing the rules, I don't want to come to campus anymore.
I'm ready to come to school on the 15th.
So those are some students talking to us from the University of Ghana campus. Erastus Asaridonko is joining me from Kumasi. Hello, Erastus.
Hello, Gifty.
Erastus, what can you report? How are schools in your region preparing to open up?
Yeah, we've been to the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and today happens to coincide with a tour that was being organized by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Obridanso, and the entire administration. They were going around to observe whether they put in the right measures for students to come back. And what we saw was that they fumigated a lot of the lecture rooms that will be used. They've also disinfected one particular hostel, that's the SRC hostel, which we learned will be used specifically for the students who will be lodging on campus. The whole student population is about 13,000. They are just expecting just a few students to come in at this particular moment. They are still going to use the virtual learning protocols. They told me that many of the students are okay with it, and so they are going to use that. They are going to bring in more students from the humanities. They are also going to bring in those with the medical field as well. And so those of the studying medicine will be doing that. They will be lodging at the Konfanochi Teaching Hospital Doctors Hostel. That is where they will be lodging. That place we learned has been disinfected as well. The others will be using the SRC hostel, and they will be keeping one student per room. In areas where they were using 4 in a room, they are now limiting it to 1 student per room. That is what I've been told. And they've also put in other measures where you wash your hands and go through the hand washing protocol before you enter. They'll be using sanitizers as well. They'll be supplying nose masks to students to be using them at the various lecture halls. And so that is the preparation at the moment for students to come in.
What do the students themselves say? Have you engaged any of them? Are they comfortable coming back to school? To what extent even?
In fact, we saw a queue of students in front of the SRC hostel and then at the Queen's Hall as well, people who were bringing out their luggages, and were told that those halls will be used ahead of time. And so they've asked the students in there, some of them would like to bring their luggages home. And so we saw many of them picking out their luggages from the various hostels. So they are saying that they are not the ones who are coming in, and so they will not have much to share. But I also asked the PRO, the URO, a question about foreign students, and I was told that Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology has 400 foreign students. Many of them did not go back home. Some of them have been staying on campus for the past 3 months. Those who went back home, they are liaising with government to bring them back, but then they have a testing facility. And so when they come in, they will have to quarantine them, take them through testing before they admit them back to school.
Erastus, thank you for that update. Erastus Asaridonko joined us from Kumasi. So we've taken you to the central region. You've had an idea what's happening there in terms of preparations. We came back here to the capital. You've seen what's happening at the University of Ghana, what they're saying as well. We've taken you to the Ashanti region.